There's something just absolutely magnetic about a snow-covered mountain range. It looks so pure, silent, completely untouched. But that incredible beauty, well, it can be really, really deceiving. Just picture it. You're standing there, looking out. You've got this crisp blue sky, the air is totally still, and there's just this brilliant white landscape that feels completely at peace. It's like it's inviting you in, whispering about solitude and adventure. And then, boom, you see this. Smack in the middle of what looks like a perfect postcard, there's this sharp yellow sign. It's this man-made thing that just doesn't belong, and it's there for a very, very serious reason. The contrast between that stunning background and the urgent warning right in front of you is, well, it's pretty unsettling. So it makes you ask the question, right? What am I not seeing here? What kind of immense power is just lying dormant right under that perfect powdery surface? These signs are pretty much the only clues you get. They're these silent warnings standing guard against a force of nature that, let me tell you, is anything but quiet when it decides to let loose. And the thing is, you'll find them everywhere, deep in the remote backcountry, but also right alongside winding mountain roads. Because this danger, it isn't just random, it's all about hidden conditions. See, all winter long, snow falls in different layers, creating this really complex snowpack. A sunny day might leak in the top layer, but a cold spell could have created this super fragile, icy layer way down deep. The real threat is the instability that you just can't see. So what are we really talking about exactly? I mean, the textbook definition is simple, sure, but the reality is way more complex. The key is how it all fails. A lot of the time, you've got this strong, solid layer of snow. They call it a slab, and it's just sitting on top of a really weak, unstable layer. When that weak layer underneath collapses, that entire slab above it just detaches and starts to slide. And that means all of that quiet, still beauty can just transform in an instant. The warnings are there because a trigger, and it could be anything. New snowfall, a quick temperature change, even just the weight of a single skier can cause that hidden weak layer to finally give way. This is what those signs are for. This is what happens when all that hidden instability is finally unleashed, when the mountain basically just shrugs its shoulders. Just look at the sheer violence in this image. This is a powder cloud from what's called a dry slab avalanche. The snow fractures and just shatters. It becomes aerosolized, this massive, turbulent cloud moving at hurricane speeds. We're talking over 100 miles an hour. It's not just snow. It's an explosive blast of air and ice, powerful enough to flatten entire forests of mature trees. And here you can see the true scale of it, an entire mountainside just letting go in a huge slab avalanche. A single event like this can have millions of tons of snow moving with enough force to scour the landscape right down to the bedrock. It can bury roads and entire valleys under debris that sets as hard as concrete. It's literally a landscape-altering event. It's an unstoppable force. So how do we reconcile these two completely different realities? You have this breathtaking beauty on one hand and this terrifying underlying physics on the other. Well, it really all comes down to one word: respect. It really is all about this duality. What our eyes see is the quiet solitude, the untouched snow, that scenic beauty. But the reality, the one lurking inside that snowpack, is all about hidden instability and the potential for sudden, raw, incredible power. This quote from the climber Hervey Vosch, it just puts it perfectly. It's not about conquering the mountain. It's about understanding it. It's a powerful reminder that our safety really depends on our knowledge and our respect for forces that are just way, way bigger than we are. And that kind of leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? Avalanches are a really dramatic example, of course, but it makes you wonder, in the quiet moments, in all the beautiful places we go, what other hidden powers, what other unseen risks are we just completely failing to notice?